Hello, YouTube. It's 1:51 p.m. Monday, November 27th, 2023. Yeah. I'm still a little tired, but hey, this time I remembered my vest. I forgot my safety vest yesterday. Remembered my vest, remembered my name tag, remembered my hat. At least I think I remembered my hat. I don't have my hat. No, I don't need the hat. I'll be alright. Shit. Yeah, I was doing alright getting out the door, and then Priscilla called because she was trying to, I don't know, make sure I'm up or help or whatever, and it just threw me all off. And people that interrupt my flow when I'm in the middle of doing something that think they're helping are not helping. They're interrupting my flow, and it throws me off. I did manage to check the traffic right behind. I was trying to do it in my parking spot before I headed out, and I didn't have a good enough connection to my Wi-Fi to do it there. So I rolled forward and tried it like directly opposite my back door in the alley. And that worked, and it's a good thing I took the effort, because there's an accident on the mini stack right where the 202 joins the westbound 10. So consequently, the 202 approaching the 10 is backed up way farther and way worse than normal. And I also checked forgot to tie my shoes. At least I got a red light, I can do them right now. I can't believe, and I grabbed my hat. I remember grabbing my hat. I must have just left it near the door. God, I hope I didn't set it down. Hang on. Sometimes I set things on my car and then I forget that I set them on my car, and I drive off with them on my car. But if it's falling off my car, it's already done that. I didn't make it this far. Okay. I'm thinking very clearly, and I think more Mountain Dew will help with that. Trying that fancy new phone. All right, we got a jaywalker across 44th Street, all of about 4 or 5 car lengths north of the crosswalk, which begs the question why. I get people jaywalking in the middle of a block, but that close to the crosswalk, cut that shit out. Really missing my hat. There's so much crosswalk traffic, I can't turn right on red at McDowell. I think I can do it now. Yeah, there's considerably more crosswalk traffic at McDowell and 44th Street today, and it all kind of looked like riffraff. Okay, there's a thumping coming from the back of my car, and it's pretty annoying. And I think it's a piece of trim that's come loose, like rubberized sound insulation around the door trim. I'm gonna have to somehow neatly break that off, because thumping is gonna be, it's gonna make it hard for me to concentrate on driving. So there's a homeless encampment that has popped up at 40th Street in McDowell. Let's see how easy it is for me to pop this out of the I'm not sure if I'm getting it because I have to use the selfie camera because my main camera is still broken. But it's kind of there behind the bus stop alongside the fence, and it looks like they pushed the fence back a little ways to make more room for their encampment along the little piece of old 40th Street. I call it that for lack of anything better to call it. Because it used to be that 40th Street went north and had an intersection with McDowell Road, and then there was an intersection with 40th Street and McDowell Road going north. It didn't used to connect like it does now in this S-curve. So that's the old piece of 40th Street. And they're camping alongside that. And that on the edge of what used to be a small city park. Oh, there's that thumping again. Oh, that's really distracting and annoying. I don't know that there's a way I can fix that either. Other than break it off, but then it's going to be broken off. So anyway, yeah, they're camping there. That used to be a city park, that little wedge of property between the new rerouted 40th Street and the old piece of 40th Street that you can go north on to McDowell and then use to turn right on McDowell. And there was an issue before that property got sold. That was a small city park. Granted, it wasn't really used much as a city park because it didn't have any amenities or anything. It was just a small attractive piece of green space until the city started neglecting it. And then it became a small, unattractive piece of green space. And then homeless people started camping on it. And it became a small, unattractive piece of green space with homeless camping on it. And it was that way for a while. And then the city and I documented this, throughout the whole transition of that. I documented it on my vlog with... Shit, that tapping is annoying. It is hard to concentrate on anything the way that thing taps now. So, I'm sure if the microphone's picking up that tapping, it's... Holy shit. That's a lot. So anyway, I've been documenting in my vlog the transition of that property, and sure, within days of them putting for sale signs, like realtor signs, on the property, and it's City of Phoenix who put that property for sale. That was a city park. Wow, there is a jaywalker walking in the bike lane on Washington Street directly in front of me. He's walking to the bus stop now. Oh, now he's walking back out towards the street. I don't understand why people walk like that. Like, there's a bus stop. Can't you just stay there in the bus? Oh, well, this guy doesn't know how to pull up his pants either, so obviously he's got bigger problems than not knowing how to stay put at the bus stop waiting for the bus. Now, I have noticed a lot of times bus riders that are in the bus stop like to wander out to the street and then look up the street to see when the bus is coming, which is frustrating because, of course, when they do that, they're stepping out in front of traffic. And the kicker is that there's an app, a Valley Metro bus app. Wow, I'm almost out of gas. There's the Valley Metro bus app that will show them exactly where the bus is with the GPS tracking. They don't have to stand out in front of traffic like that, but they still do it. And I see more people doing that than I see using the bus app to see where their bus is at. But yet they're using their phones constantly. So it's not like they don't have smartphones and don't have data plans on their smartphones to do that. Because they're just not smart enough to figure it out. I sure hope I left my hat inside. If I lost that hat, I'm going to be crushed. Emotionally. I think I got enough gas to get home and to get back to Costco. I really should have got up earlier today and gone to Costco on the way to work. And now, because the two fastest routes to work are congested with massive traffic, I'm going to end up being a little bit late to work. It's 2:02 right now. So I'm a little bit late to work now. And I'm on Washington Street and 28th. So I'm awfully close to work. So as I was saying, I used Obama Phone 5. I checked my traffic view on it from the alley directly behind my back door, where I got good enough connection to my Wi-Fi to use it. And this guy in front of me just doesn't seem capable of going over 30 miles an hour. I'm gonna end up missing the left turn arrow because of him driving so slow. Oh, it doesn't make a difference. That's not gonna make a difference anyway. It's the left. Wow, y'all got to see this. So the left turn arrow was green, so everybody went because it was green, even though they had nowhere to go to. So now that the lights have changed, we've got vehicles blocking the intersection because the roadway on the left has a green light to go straight, but they can't go straight. I mean, there's nobody on it, thank God. But they couldn't go straight with their green light. Okay, now that light is cycled. That gold car, by the way, when the light first changed, was blocking the tracks, which you should never, ever, ever, ever stop on. I mean, not only are you never supposed to block an intersection like that, you should never, ever, ever stop on tracks under any circumstances. Yeah, that's how trains end up plowing into cars. It's clear now. Let me put this in the regular thing. I'm not sure why I decided to shoot my face instead of put the thing up where y'all can see where I'm driving. My face ain't that interesting. It probably look pretty unkempt-sorry because I didn't take the time to do my hair. And I don't have my hat covering up whatever issues my hair has. So double whammy on that. I'm really worried about what might have happened to my hat. And I just hope I left it in my kitchen on my way out the door. I do remember grabbing it, because I forgot my hat and my name tag and my vest yesterday. I left them on the chair where I put my clothes in my bedroom. And wow, I'm looking at the bike rack. There's a bike rack on 24th Street, just north of Jefferson, and it looks like somebody plowed a car into it. So somebody plowed a car into it, so it's all bent and useless. I'm just putting a bike rack there is useless anyway. So I'm not sure why the city put a bike rack there. If anybody was to lock a bike to a bike rack at that location and leave, I'm sure within a couple of hours that bike would be stripped anyway. But yeah, somebody set the bike rack and dented the shit out of it, and the city's just leaving it like that. It's crazy the way the city of Phoenix neglects so much now. The city of Phoenix never used to be like this. I need to ask today about my schedule change to accommodate the anger management group. Unfortunately, I put that paper right in my glove box so I would know where it is, and I remembered where it is, so I got it now. Check my fridge. My court date is, let's see, today's the 27th. Did I say the 27th? God, my short-term memory is bad today. Monday, November 27th. Why are you beeping at me, car? If that thumping isn't bad enough, it's beeping at me. God, there goes the thumping again. Oh, in a perfect world, I'd be driving one of those Polestar 2s like what's directly in front of me. And I wouldn't be hearing anything but my own voice and the music from the system, the Harman Kardon sound system that's built into it. Those cars are so well sound insulated. You don't hear any road noise, you don't hear anything. You just hear the music. It's really nice. I'm hearing so much noise today. Wow, as congested as the airport is, I kind of expected this piece of road here to be super congested with people trying to get into the rental car center to return rental cars, but interestingly enough, it's not. And I'd be willing to bet the vehicle in front of me and that Polestar are both rental cars. And one has Texas plates and the other one has California plates. I mean, it's not as much of a telltale sign as Arizona plates with a black permanent tag, but we have a lot of rental cars that have out-of-state plates. Anytime I see a Polestar in this area of town, I just assume it belongs to Hertz. And I should maybe walk the other floors of the rental car center to get a better feel for what the other rental car companies' fleets look like. And I only do that on rare occasions. So anyways, I was saying, I did get in the alley, I did check traffic, and Sky Harbor Boulevard, granted it wasn't, the processing power on Obama Phone 5 is really limited, so whenever you move the map to see what traffic's like in another area, it takes quite some time for the phone to catch up and display it, even on a really solid, fast, oh my goodness, widest. I hate the way Avis makes their trucks who are dropping off cars unload here, where they're blocking that street, because it's not really a appropriate or even legal place for them to park. But they've got their lot in such a way that there's no room for them to unload inside their lot. Like here for Hertz, ours unload in the lot. There's a specific area near the fleet area where they do that, where that's what that's for. And in the daytime driving maintenance, it's along one of the roads I use, that, you know, so I gotta be careful and watch for them. Big old Chevy truck, driving a big old truck. Oh, nice truck. Sorry about your penis. Anyway, I checked it. I wasn't able to see how far the traffic problem extended into the airport, but I was able to see what it was like where the exit was from the 153, and it was backed up. Sky Harbor Boulevard was backed up beyond the 153, going into the rental car center. Really bad. So yeah, so I took the route that I took. Anyway, I gotta get and go to work. Sorry I'm so nonsensical today. I'm not very mentally with it, and hopefully I'm able to do okay at work in spite of it.